welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I am Erica from Ericasgirlyworld. If you like fashion, luxury, shopping, you came to the right place, and I hope you love it enough to subscribe. Now guys, today I have a different video for you, and I want to start kind of like a new series, and today is going to be the first episode where we just kind of like stop and chat and shoot the shit about things that are going on in the world of fashion. I want to talk about news, celebrity, bags, you know, things that I talk about on my Instagram all the time that do not make it to my channel. I actually want to transition out of Instagram, and I want to kind of become full-time YouTube and TikTok. Instagram is no longer fun for me, guys. I don't know how you feel about Instagram, but this election cycle, I am just so sick of the election freaking notifications. I'm so sick of the COVID everything. I cannot post anything funny anymore. Like, my memes are like, are you sure you want to post this meme? It's like, dude, I'm posting funny shit. Can I freaking just post funny stuff on my Instagram in peace without Zuckerberg being up my asshole, you know, trying to tell me what to do? I am so frustrated. He destroyed Instagram just like he did with Facebook. I've been gone from Facebook for ages. Don't miss it whatsoever, and I'm kind of wanting to transition out of Instagram over the next year. Am I gonna be gone 100%? No, because a lot of the work I do with brands requires posting on Instagram, so I'm gonna be there here and there, but I would like over the next year to kind of completely deprioritize it and focus full-time on my YouTube and on my TikTok. So because of that, I want to have a place, a platform where I can talk about my opinions and everything that's relevant that's going on. And I haven't done that enough on my YouTube, and I thought it would be cool for us to just like, I don't know, chat and talk about what's going on, and I can give you my opinion on things, on controversial topics, celebrity news that relate to fashion, and that's what I'm here to do today. I mean, I am dressed on my PJs right now. I do not have a microphone on. Guys, I want this to be more kind of like casual chatting. I have not been releasing as much on my channel because it's just so much freaking preparation that it's overwhelming, and I end up not filming because when I think about, oh my gosh, makeup, hair, I gotta set up lighting, set up microphones, video, editing, you know, I'm a one-person show. I have a full-time job. You guys know my story. And now I have TikTok to keep up with. This is the deal. So today I have a couple things I want to talk to you about, and I want to hear your opinions on all of the items that I'm talking about down in the comment section below. So first thing I want to talk about today is actually an article that I just saw about Johnny Depp, you guys. So the article is talking about how Dior, you guys know that Dior sponsors Johnny Depp for their cologne, their fragrance called Sauvage, right? So Johnny Depp is the face of Sauvage for Dior, and you guys know there have been major drama going on with him and his ex-wife Amber Heard, because she accused him of like beating her up and being super abusive. This has pretty much destroyed his career, okay? He got dropped from Pirates of Caribbean. I mean, her accusations of him have had major repercussions for his career, and he has filed lawsuits, and this week he just lost his lawsuit. And what's happening is everybody's freaking dropping his ass, right? And Dior actually chose not to drop him, and they chose to support him and keep him as the face of Sauvage. And as a result, his fans are like totally supporting him, and the search for this fragrance went up 23% on the internet because people are searching for it and trying to support him and buy the fragrance and support Dior for keeping him as the face of the fragrance. Would love to hear your thoughts on this, but I'll tell you what I think about it. I think Amber Heard is a psychopath, okay? If you guys have followed the case and you have heard the recordings, she is one crazy bitch, okay, is what I'm gonna tell you right now. As far as I'm concerned, I actually think she's the one that abuses him. You can tell on the recordings that he's kind of like a real laid-back kind of a guy, and you can tell she's freaking nuts. So what I think is that she's a scorned woman, and she, you know, what does a scorned woman do? First thing they do is accuse a man of being abusive. I mean, that is kind of like almost a guaranteed way nowadays to get somebody canceled. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know I flipping hate cancel culture. I hate cancel culture, okay? What happens with cancel culture is people don't have real shit to worry about, like a job job, like going to school, and then you are worried about canceling brands, canceling people, removing this from here, removing this from that. And it has become the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard that does not accomplish anything, because canceling shit does not solve real life problems, okay? You boycotting a brand or you boycotting a person does not solve real life problems, all right? If you are worried about opportunities, if you're worried about minorities, if you're worried about women, if you're worried about equality and justice, you need to take care of those problems by doing real life work, which is volunteering, donating money to charity, going to coach people, going to help battered women in shelters. You know, it's not freaking attacking somebody on the internet that's gonna solve anything. It is ridiculous. And then what I think about that, and you can probably tell I'm pretty worked up because this is a topic that pisses me off to no end. On top of that, cancel culture does not have an end. What happens is you keep feeding up these monsters that go bully and harass people everywhere, and eventually everybody gets canceled because we all piss somebody off at some point. You know what I mean? No matter who you are, at some point you're gonna wear an outfit that is culture appropriation. At some point you're gonna say something that is gonna offend somebody, and eventually you can be part of the social justice warrior mob and you're gonna get canceled too, okay? I just saw that happen with Cardi B, as a matter of fact. So that's my rant on cancel culture. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It is just a bunch of people that are internet keyboard warriors that really do nothing in real life to solve any problems, and they get a sick pleasure out of destroying people, you know? It's like everybody that reaches the top at some point becomes a target. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're pro cancel culture or against it. It doesn't matter. You're all gonna get canceled. So y'all need to stop with this bullshit, okay? And really put an end to this trend that has come with this new generation and with the popularity of internet and social media. And I feel like accounts like Dior Prada, for example, kind of feed this negativity. You know, like Dior Prada used to be a really cool account back in the day when they first started, and I love them for kind of calling out some of the copying that happens in the fashion world. And what happens is over time they grew so much and they became so powerful, and they have such a need for content, right? Because you need to be posting stuff every day, and you don't have a scandal every day to talk about, you know what I mean? So you end up reaching really far and kind of publishing stories that, in my opinion, are not true stories, are not verified stories, and they have gone overboard with accusing people of copying things that I don't believe are copy at all, you know what I mean? Somebody comes out with a freaking pair of beige shorts and they are accusing them of copying the style. Like, bro, it's a freaking beige short. You know what I mean? It is a white t-shirt, okay? You cannot claim people are copying these basic ridiculous styles. I saw a post from them not that long ago where they were claiming culture appropriation on a black jacket with gold embroideries. Like, bro, gold embroideries on a black jacket, it's a dime a dozen. Like, it's getting ridiculous. So I think accounts like Dior Prada have become really toxic. I stopped following them a long time ago. I have called them out on some of their bullshit stories on my Instagram, and they have fed this mob of cancel culture that they take pleasure, you know, once they see a story or something that pisses them off, they will go out by the thousands, you know, and bully and harass people. It has become a cancer of our society. And I think Johnny Depp was a victim of that. You know, you know, we live in a society that because of the Me Too movement, everything a woman says is law, you know, and you know, if they claim something, man, all of the sponsors are dropping. You know, I know Warner Brothers dropped Johnny Depp, and in this circumstance, I actually think she is the abuser, and I think he was the victim of it all, and he got his career destroyed because of it, you know. So I am with Johnny Depp. I don't think we should ever cancel somebody or destroy somebody's career without really finding the facts first and letting things play out. Like, people jump to conclusions nowadays when they see a headline on a story, and then they don't follow the case 3 months later, 6 months later, and somebody gets destroyed for nothing, you know? That's why I am not a proponent of all of these movements. Guys, I am a proponent of right and wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I think every woman is a victim and every woman is innocent, because it's not true. There's some bad freaking women. I mean, go look at death row, okay, for women. there are women that are murderers out there that do some real bad shit out there. You know what I mean? So the way I think it's pretty black and white. I am for right and wrong, and I think some women are abused and are victims, and I think some women are evil. You know what I mean? I've met some evil women in my life, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, let's cancel everybody every time a woman accuses them of sexual harassment or abuse, because I don't think that that is true all the time. We know the news and we know social media makes their buck off of putting sensational stuff out there that's gonna grab your attention, right? And then you feel now that you are part of this mob and you gotta go destroy people when you hear something negative about somebody. And 90% of the times, it's not true. It's freaking gossip. It's people doing evil to other people. So anyway, to conclude this topic, I am very happy that Dior decided to support Johnny Depp. I am with Johnny Depp. I'm gonna go buy some Sauvage for my man, because I think we are in a society that we need to support right and versus wrong instead of support sensational media and social media. I think that this man's career was destroyed absolutely unfairly, and actually I think Amber Heard should be flipping canceled from Aquaman, because if you have heard the recordings with this chick, man, she is a crazy ass bitch. Okay, now the next topic that I want to talk about is actually a series of videos from this TikToker that keeps popping on my TikTok feed, and I don't know, man, like her videos, I know I respect other content creators and everybody has their own hustle, you know, when it comes to content creating. So I don't like to throw people under the bus. But in this case, it's not that I'm throwing her under the bus. I am kind of disagreeing with the content that she creates, you know, and I will show you a couple of her videos so you can see what I'm talking about.
You know where this is gonna get you? Purchasing this right here. It's gonna get you here after you retire. That well, because the norm is to essentially have no savings, no plan B, no plan A for what to do later in life. This is literally screaming, look at me, I can afford designer, look at me. Clout. It's essentially chasing these fads, these high, expensive, luxurious items, and not because they want it necessarily for themselves, but because it's in style right now, and having this makes you look cool.
I don't know, it's kind of like a trend on TikTok to make videos talking crap about luxury and talking crap about people that buy luxury. And of course I take that personal, because luxury is my gig, you know, on social media. And what happens with these videos is that every single video talks about people that buy luxury. It's almost like the world is reversed right now, where on TikTok they glamorize buying fakes. If you are talking about luxury or unboxing fancy bags, you know, you are the devil, okay, on earth. And this girl, this specific girl that I'm talking about, she makes video after video talking shit about luxury and talking about how people are getting in debt to buy luxury instead of buying property and buying investments and buying business.
Are you wearing the fashion, or is the fashion wearing you? Tragically, most of the time, the fashion and the logos are wearing beautiful people. What is the point of this cheesy flashiness? Are just not it. I know I've mentioned them in many videos, and some people disagree, which is completely fine. I just want to point out 2, maybe 3 things about these shoes. First thing, let's just take a look over here. What percentage of your paycheck is that? High percent? Maybe, maybe not. You can't wear these shoes over and over again because they're very distinct. You're honestly better off investing that money into the stock market, trust me. Next, you can't honestly tell me that this makes your foot look good. Next, you can't honestly tell me that this makes the foot look good.
And that kind of pisses me off, because I will tell you, I have tons of friends who buy luxury and none of them are in debt. None of them are in debt. They're just successful. Has it ever occurred to these people that some people that buy luxury buy it because they can, buy it because they worked hard their entire lives, and now they want to buy some flipping Louis Vuitton? What is the big damn deal? Why is the assumption that every person that buys luxury is in debt? That is not true. I buy luxury all the time and I am not in debt whatsoever. I buy what I can afford, okay? It's just that I hustled my whole life and I have extra money now. I mean, is that so hard for people to believe? I almost think that sometimes, in order to make themselves feel better, they justify it to themselves to say, I'm either gonna buy fakes because I'm protesting, or I'm just gonna say that everybody that buys luxury is in debt, you know what I mean? And they don't have a home, and they don't have investments, and they don't have cash. They're spending every single thing that they have and that they don't have in bags and shoes and expensive clothes. And it is not the case at all. Some people are just successful. That is all there is to it. Some people just hustle their whole lives and they bought a business and they built a business and they have spendable cash. And then on the other hand, maybe you're not an ultra rich person, but you are a person that likes luxury, and there is nothing wrong with that. And in one of her videos, she keeps saying, you know, you have to buy experiences.
Is you can't take your luxury items with you to the grave. The only thing that actually goes there, maybe, are your experiences. As far as luxury items being an investment, yeah, maybe sometimes if you have a Birkin bag that is an antique item, but who's gonna buy an overused Chanel bag from you? Nobody, because they are in high supply and the brand is releasing items pretty much every single season. So you'll sell it for less than you bought it. The real investment is business and actually making your money work for you so that you can afford everything you want. Here's another thing I really don't get. Let's just, I'm sorry. Do you see the price? $630 for what? Okay, it's a beach sandal. A beach sandal. You wear it to the beach as a walking billboard. The entire shoe is the Hermes logo. It's literally the H. What are you showing with this? What is there to say right here? Designer, okay? Look, here's another monogram everywhere. LV, LV, LV. Okay, wait.
No, dear, excuse me, my friend, but I'm gonna respectfully disagree. Different people like different things, okay? Not everybody gives a shit about experiences. Not everybody wants to spend all of their money on travel or on a 5-star hotel or on a $1,000 dinner. Some people like cars. Some people spend all of their money in their house, in their projects around the house, and they walk around in Walmart clothes because that's just not where they want to spend their money. And some people just want to buy nice bags and shoes and clothes. How is that your business? Do you know what I mean? Why are you talking down to people because their priorities are different than yours? Maybe instead of buying an expensive ass car, they want to buy a nice Louis Vuitton and that makes them happy. And what is the big deal with that? Okay, I think normal people that are not ultra rich are 100% entitled to do whatever the hell they want with their money. I will give you an example. My husband couldn't give a shit less about traveling. My husband would die a happy man if he was home for the rest of his life. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. I mean, what am I gonna say? He doesn't care. When we travel is because I push him to do it because I love traveling, and to me traveling is the most amazing thing that I can possibly do with my life. He does not care. And just like him, there are 15 million other people that don't care about their travel and decide to spend money on their car. And my husband, I'll tell you how my husband operates. He does not like to travel. He does not like to spend money on expensive hotels. He likes to spend money in the house. Like, if I tell him, buy yourself a pair of shoes for $1,000, he'll be pissed off and he'll throw a fit. If I tell him spend $15,000 on a project for our living room, he will do it, not even ask 2 questions about it. Or go spend $5,000 on a supercharger for his car, he will do it, no problem. People are wired differently. So I am really tired of watching videos on TikTok of people putting people down for buying luxury. There are people that go in debt traveling and and pay for their trips with credit cards, and they do 15 million payments to be able to pay for their trips. I know, because a lot of people I know in Brazil do that. They will pay their trips in 300,000 payments to be able to afford to go to Paris, okay? Is anybody talking shit about them? No. Why? I mean, why spending all your money in travel is not a problem, but spending all your money in bags and shoes and wanting to dress nice and look good and is a problem. It's why people have to put people down, because their priorities are different. So I just wanted to make my point across that, dude, less judging. Do you know what I mean? Less judging. How is it your business how people spend their money? If they hustle their entire year and they saved a little bit at a time, and at the end of the year for Christmas they want to buy their dream Louis Vuitton bag, freaking let them, bro. Let them. Life is too short. People need to do whatever the hell makes them happy. And then the other piece that annoys me a little bit is I hate people that tell me what to do. I think I'm like a rebel inside, that when somebody tells me what to do, I want to do the exact opposite. I hate people that keep telling me, you need to dress this way to look expensive. You need to dress this way to be sophisticated. You need to do this to score a man. You need to do this to be an expensive woman. It is absolutely ridiculous. I hang out with very rich people and none of them follow these stupid ass rules, okay? Like this girl, her entire account is telling people what to do, how to dress, whatever, which whatever, girl, like it's your hustle. People are there for your opinion, I understand, but you can provide your opinion without putting people down. You know what I mean? Without saying you're only gonna score a man if you dress like a grandma, whatever the hell. You know what? It is so funny because I have so many different friends that have very different lives, that are all pretty wealthy when it comes to money, and they are all completely different. I have some that dress like whores. I have some that dress conservative. I have some that dress crazy, ultra high fashion. It doesn't matter. There are men that like every type of woman out there. There are people that gravitate towards any type of friends. So if you want to get yourself in the lap of luxury and you think you need to be foo-foo shishi, it is ridiculous, okay? That is not how it happens. I am really sorry, but they're selling to you a freaking vision of real life. That is not how it really happens, okay? Be yourself, be happy, dress how you want. I mean, bro, I scored a gorgeous man, successful, 11 years younger than me, and I don't follow any of these rules to be a high caliber woman or a sophisticated woman. Like every time her videos pop up on my feed, I have to hold back to not write a comment because I don't want to be rude and I don't want to insult her hustle. But the way she does it, it makes me feel like she's putting me down, when I look at her and I'm like, bro, my life is 10 times better than yours and I don't follow any of your rules. You know what I mean? So I just think people need to give their advice and say, hey, this is what I think is a sophisticated look. This is what I think, you know, most men appreciate about a woman. I think you can totally give tips all day long, because I give tips on what I think is cute or ugly or fashionable or not, but you can do it without putting other people down. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any topics you want me to cover for future episodes. I already have a list of like controversial stuff that I want to talk about, but if you guys know of anything interesting going on in the fashion luxury world, send me a DM on Instagram and I will add it to the topics for a future episode. But guys, it was awesome to hang out with you. So nice to do more of kind of like a relaxed type of video where we're just chatting. You know, I love this. A lot less pressure for me. And if this video does well, if you guys enjoy the content, I will continue to do this series. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Love you. Bye.